Once, in a remote village, surrounded by misty mountains, there was an old library that few dared to visit. Hidden deep within its stone walls was a mysterious, leather-bound tome known as the Forbidden Book. Legends said it contained secrets from ancient times, spells, enchantments, and tales of power no mortal should wield. Despite these warnings, its allure remained irresistible to those who knew of its existence. Many had sought it, but only one dared to venture close enough: a curious young girl named Lira. Lira had always been drawn to stories of magic and mystery. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she slipped into the library with her heart pounding. Dust floated in the fading light as she wove between tall ancient shelves. Guided by an old map she found tucked into her grandmother's belongings, Lira traced her steps until she reached a hidden door behind a curtain of vines. The air grew colder as she pushed open the door, revealing a darkened chamber where the forbidden book lay waiting on a pedestal. As Lira approached, the book seemed to pulse with a faint, eerie glow. She hesitated, remembering her grandmother's warning: knowledge is powerful, but some things are meant to remain untouched. Her curiosity, however, outweighed her fear. With trembling hands, she opened the book, and a burst of light surrounded her. When her vision cleared, she found herself no longer in the library, but in a lush, enchanted forest filled with luminous plants and whispering shadows. Realizing she had been transported, Lira marveled at her surroundings. But soon, she noticed peculiar creatures, some with wings, others with eyes that glowed like embers, watching her from the trees. One, a talking fox with silver fur, approached her. "You've opened the forbidden book, haven't you?" he asked, his voice laced with both curiosity and caution. "Each page you turn here reveals not only knowledge but a challenge." Curious and slightly wary, Lira asked, "What kind of challenges?" The fox looked at her with wise eyes. "This forest tests the heart and soul. With each page you read, you must complete a task. Only by passing these can you leave, or else you'll be bound here forever." Like the countless others who dared to seek forbidden wisdom, undeterred, Lira flipped the first page. It spoke of the trial of honesty. Suddenly, she felt compelled to speak truths she had kept hidden, her voice echoing into the night, confessing her fears and secrets. She felt lighter, as if a burden had lifted. A path appeared before her, and the fox nodded approvingly. "You've begun well," he said, "but this is only the first of many." The second trial was the test of courage. Lira was led to a river filled with serpents and had to cross it with nothing but a wooden staff. She stepped forward, heart pounding, facing her fear head on. She waded through, feeling the serpents brushing against her legs, but her determination saw her through. On the other side, the fox met her again. "You are braver than most who've attempted these trials," he murmured. As she continued through the trials, each one grew more difficult. The third trial was compassion, where she was asked to heal a wounded creature at the risk of her own safety. She tended to a bird with a broken wing, chanting words she found in the book, and was rewarded as the bird flew, spreading light over the forest. The final trial, sacrifice, awaited her at the edge of the forest, where a bridge led back to her world. But there was a price: she had to leave something precious behind. Holding the book close, she knew what she must do. She whispered a farewell, letting go of her own desire to learn all its secrets. For the sake of her safe return, with a heavy heart, she placed the book on a stone and watched as it vanished. Just as dawn broke, Lira woke back in the library, with the forbidden book nowhere to be found. The library had grown silent, as if her adventure had only been a dream. Yet in her heart, she felt wiser, braver, and forever changed. She stepped outside, carrying with her not just memories, but the subtle glow of newfound wisdom, earned through trials that only she would ever know.